where chaos meets the cruiser. Welcome to the real front line. In New York, a knife-wielding suspect tries to stab officers and pays the ultimate price. In Arkansas, a disrespectful fugitive learns humility after a flawless pet. And in Florida, troopers engage in a dramatic pursuit of a suspect driving a Pontiac G6. This high-speed police chase is sharp, dangerous, and every move is caught on Dashcam.
Get on the backside. Let's take off on him.
Amherst, New York, July 12, 2025. Police responded to a domestic disturbance on North Bailey Avenue. They knew the suspect inside had 2 active warrants, but nothing could have prepared them for what happened next, because instead of opening the door, he came flying out another way.
Recall? It's Amherst Police.
The officer called out loudly from outside, urging the suspect to come out. Moments later, he crawled through a rear window, gripping 2 knives, and without hesitation, charged straight at Officer Vangelov.
Shots fired. We have 1 suspect down.
Stay down, baby!
We need to get rid of office. We're going to.
After trying to attack an officer, now he's begging for help. Absolutely ridiculous. The suspect, Raquel Grant, 26, had 2 active warrants. He was given first aid within a minute and transported to the hospital in critical condition. Charging an officer with knives? That's hands down the dumbest move I've ever seen.
Around 6 p.m. on August 1, 2024, in Meridian, Idaho, a heated family dispute spiraled into chaos at a busy intersection when the suspect was caught smashing a vehicle before vanishing into the crowd. It didn't take long for police to spot his white RAV4, but as they moved in, he hit the gas and fled. A reckless decision, and a moment of sheer stupidity. In a bizarre twist, the suspect called 911 in the middle of the chase, begging for advice while admitting he had a Glock 19. Desperate and cornered, he said he'd rather die than go back to prison. His plea for officers to back off signaled a bad ending.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Stay back! Hands! Show us your hands! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Get out of the car! Show me your hands!
As the suspect merged onto westbound I-84, Sergeant Geisel executed a precise Piet maneuver, spinning the RAV4 to a stop. Officers drew their weapons and issued commands as the suspect stepped out, holding a Glock. He refused to drop it. Perceiving a deadly threat, Sergeant Geisel and 2 deputies opened fire. The suspect collapsed. The firearm was recovered. Medical aid was rendered immediately after.
Show me your hands!
The suspect, Bainbridge, was hospitalized in critical condition before being booked into Ada County Jail. He faced charges of felony domestic battery and felony fleeing, while grand theft and robbery were dropped in a plea deal. Stray rounds hit a nearby water park, but no injuries occurred. All involved officers were cleared of misconduct. At 9:44 p.m. on Friday, January 10, 2025, in Brooklyn's 69th Precinct, what started as a routine prisoner transport took a sudden and violent turn. As officers moved through East 80th Street and Flatlands Avenue, a gunshot rang out, followed by a suspect, roughly 50 years old, breaking into a run with a firearm in hand. What exactly triggered the chaos? The officers moved quickly. Sergeant Salzman and Officer Zahir pursued on foot, while Wilson and Okafor followed closely in a patrol car. Despite multiple commands to stop, the suspect continued running north on East 80th Street. He eventually hid behind a tree in front of 754 East 80th Street. And that's where the tension exploded. From behind the tree, the suspect suddenly raised his gun, first aiming at Officer Zahir, then swinging the barrel toward Sergeant Saltzman. In a split-second life-or-death decision, the officers responded. A burst of gunfire shattered the night. 13 shots fired in rapid succession. The suspect was struck and taken into custody shortly after. Suspect Munra Durham, 50, was transported to Brookdale Hospital. His firearm was recovered at the scene. Durham faces charges of weapon possession, threatening officers, and reckless endangerment. NYPD is investigating and building the case. No officers were injured. Death smiled and walked away.
Put your hands up!
Faulkner County, Arkansas, July 10th, 2025, 10:05 p.m. Deputies were in pursuit on Interstate 40 East near mile marker 135 when backup joined in. The suspect was pushing 100 miles per hour, and the moment troopers closed in to take the lead, it was clear he wasn't stopping for anyone. To stop the suspect from endangering others, the officer executed a flawless TVI, sending the suspect's car crashing hard into a concrete wall. But it wasn't over yet. The suspect's second crash into the concrete wall ended his escape for good, but his fight wasn't over yet.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up, Doc! Leave there. Hands up, Doc! Put your hands up! Fuck the car!
The officer's takedown was brutal and decisive. The suspect earned every bit of it. Dustin Carl Kirkendall was booked in Faulkner County on felony charges of fleeing second-degree battery, DWI third offense, and tampering with evidence.
October 19, 2024, Florida. A stolen Ford F-250 tied to a burglary rockets up I-75, ignoring a BOLO alert. FHP Sergeant David Blake locks on, but the driver goes rogue, swerving through traffic, pushing the limit and daring anyone to stop him. What started as a theft just became a rolling hazard. The suspect barreled forward at over 110 miles per hour, blowing through red lights as if they didn't exist. Sirens wailed behind him, but he didn't flinch. Take a look at this pit. Solid execution, no doubt, but against a massive F-250, it just wasn't enough.
Can you confirm the 1020 is a stereo with Rio? Still driving or on foot?
The second pit was even sharper, textbook perfect. Yet somehow, the suspect escaped again, but the F-250 took serious damage. It took a staggering 8 pit maneuvers before officers finally stopped the suspect's rampage. The final hit was devastating, sending the F-250 flipping multiple times before coming to rest. David Alfonso was taken into custody facing a stack of serious charges, from aggravated assault on law enforcement to violent resisting and auto theft.
Little Rock, Arkansas, July 3, 2025. A white Ford sedan tore through the winding streets of Little Rock, pushing Trooper Amber Cass to her limits. Tight corners, hard braking, and reckless turns. The suspect wasn't just running, they were fighting every inch of the chase. The suspect weaved recklessly at over 100 miles per hour, zigzagging with zero regard for life, his or anyone else's. Pure madness on the open road. Trooper Amber Cass doesn't play anymore. Her flawless move shut down every last bit of the suspect's desperate escape. The The suspect faces expected charges of felony fleeing, reckless driving, resisting arrest, and obstruction of governmental operations.
No!
Stop.
Eau Claire, Wisconsin, February 17, 2024. Near a motel known for drugs, deputies spotted a car pulling out. Behind the wheel, Michelle, 45, license suspended for unpaid child support and flagged with a bolo from Eau Claire PD. What started as a simple traffic check was about to escalate.
Because I just got done with work. I was just apparently I don't have a license. I don't know.
Is this your car?
Yes, this is my car.
Do you have insurance on it?
No.
What are you up to?
I just got done with work literally 6 minutes ago.
What do you do for work?
I work at a group home.
Okay.
What? Hello? I'm at Quick Trip. Yes. I didn't know I didn't have a license. When was it suspended or what?
I can tell you that here in a minute once I go back to my car.
I haven't pulled over anything since I got out. Literally, I haven't had a ticket or nothing.
Okay, I'll tell you that once I go look. It doesn't tell me right away. I have to look into that.
Literally, I got done with work. I was gonna stop and see what he was doing, and I'm going to my friend's house. I'm homeless.
Okay.
This is my home.
You live out of your car?
Yeah, pretty much. Job, but if I don't have a license, I don't have a job.
Just hang tight for me. I'll come back here and chat with you, okay?
A system check revealed Michelle was on active probation, which meant she wasn't even allowed to be at this motel.
All right, real quick.
With the strong smell of marijuana inside the car, Michelle was asked to step out. Let's keep watching to see what happens next.
I have a blunt or something in the car.
Okay. If you did have a blunt in your car, where would it be?
In my bag.
Okay. Which you got one in the front, one in the back.
One in the front.
Okay. Is that in your pockets?
I'm sorry, my cold.
So you're suspended for child support. You must have not paid a child support, so they suspended
I
you.
haven't had a job. I literally just found a job 5 days ago.
Okay, hands out of your pockets. Stop digging in your pockets. Would you give us consent to search your car?
I can't tell you no.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to see if you want to be cooperative with us or not.
I'm never not cooperative. I don't want to go to jail for fucking weed. I have to work tomorrow. I just got this job.
Right, let's go to the front of this car.
I'll cost
Hands out of your pocket.
Lifetime, okay? No, I would be more than cooperative.
Okay, this doesn't mean you're going to jail.
Just wanted to go and grab some clothes and go to bed.
While completing paperwork, Michelle slipped out of her cuffs and started violently shaking the entire squad car. Pure defiance, even in custody.
Michelle, jump out.
I'd rather just sit here.
Michelle, get out of the car.
Make me! You just a fucking dumbass motherfucker!
Stop. Michelle, stop. Okay, you're back.
Let me go!
When asked to step out, Michelle tried to flee, swinging at 2 officers in the process. A truly foolish move that sealed her fate.
Yourself, I don't need a seatbelt. No!
We're good.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
I'll be around.
Michelle was charged with resisting arrest, THC possession, and traffic offenses, including driving on a suspended license and no insurance. Fined $400. She was released on a $1,000 signature bond.
Stop. Going northbound on
Clayton County, Georgia, August 16, 2024, 5:46 a.m. A stolen U-Haul was spotted on Rex Road near Amberley, but the driver wasn't stopping. The moment deputies lit up the patrol car, the truck swerved off onto Homestead Road and hit the gas.
Swerve Drive, still on Coach Drive. Still on Dock. Passing Adams Court, still on Coach Drive. Traffic conditions late, speed 40 miles an hour. Drive, still on Coach Drive in the subdivision. Speed 60 miles an hour, traffic conditions late, chasing 34 vehicles coming in a stolen U-Haul.
Ignoring every warning from police, the suspect charged into the night, pursuing his own reckless plan with no intention of stopping.
Wayne J. Strokes Boulevard, coming up to East Atlanta Road. Approaching East Atlanta Road, traffic conditions light, speeds 45 miles an hour. Left into East Atlanta Road. From Coltsworth Drive, vehicle slowing down a little bit. Negative, still continue pursuit, passing Stokes Drive. Still westbound on East Atlanta Drive. Correction, northbound on East Atlanta Drive. Coming up to Rex Road. Negative, I'm by myself, speed 65 miles an hour, traffic conditions light. Correction, northbound on East Atlanta Drive, coming up to Rex Road. Negative, I'm by myself, speed 65 miles an hour, traffic conditions light. Still northbound on East Atlanta Road, coming up to Rex Road, speed 72 miles an hour, traffic conditions light. Crossing over Rex Road, still going northbound on East Atlanta Road. Speeds 85, traffic conditions light. Still northbound on East Atlanta Road, approaching West Village Parkway. Just past Orchard Road, still approaching West Village Parkway. Speed 70 miles an hour, traffic conditions light. Make it right onto Fairview Road, notify Henry County and Henry County.
The U-Haul sped through the night at over 70 miles per hour with zero regard for public safety, a runaway threat in every sense.
Plate 97 ready to see if Henry County or G6 is available. Crossed over Panola Road, still eastbound on Fairview Road. I will attempt. Speed 75 miles an hour, traffic conditions light. Negative, I'm still by myself.
That pit had to hit with serious force to push a speeding U-Haul, and the officer delivered flawlessly. A textbook move, executed to perfection. The suspect, Wyman Aaron Oliver, is wanted by Clayton County PD for probation violation, criminal trespass, family violence battery, and aggravated assault. He's also wanted in Henry County for another probation violation.
Start GSP for pit.
Pinellas County, Florida, March 1st, 2022, 9:20 a.m. Deputies tried stopping a black Pontiac G6 in Treasure Island, but the driver had other plans. Instead of pulling over, they punched the gas and vanished.
A day or two, the vehicle just rammed me. I'm not injured.
The suspect drove dangerously at over 90 miles per hour, constantly switching lanes without warning, a reckless display of speed and chaos.
Vehicle is going into opposite lanes of traffic. Coming up 70 miles per hour.
Stop sticks were successfully deployed, but in a desperate swerve to avoid them, the suspect nearly struck an officer. Too dangerous.
One tire. That front rear passenger tire is on rims. Got debris all over, guys.
Taking advantage of the G6 slowing down from shredded tires, the officer delivered a well-timed Piat, bringing this high-stakes chase to a dramatic end.
Hold up! Hands up! Get out of the car!
Rain was quickly subdued and arrested. She now faces multiple charges. What started as a simple ticket escalated fast, turning into several felonies and jail time.
About 2600 block, Northwest 27th Avenue. Romeo Alpha Yankee Hotel 96 on a black Chevy, and we're still southbound. Slowly westbound on Northwest 24th Street. We're southbound 35th Avenue Road. Not eluding me. We're going about 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour. Coming up to... Alright, he's running a red light. I-75. Looks like we're about to get to the interstate. We're 1031, past the interstate westbound. Turning on Old Blichton Road.
60 miles per hour, no trouble.
Coming up 27th Avenue, going southbound.
Coming up 27th Avenue, going southbound.
No more there one. We're just getting up the airport right now.
Coming up the state road.
Coming up the state road for you.
Past State Road 40, still southbound. Passing Southwest 10th Street, no traffic coming up towards 200.
Southwest 10th Street, no traffic. Another bit. Station 1033.
He's driving out of it, going up towards
Coming up State Road 200.
passing 20th Street, coming up to 200 right now.
Mass 20th Street comes up to 200.
We're westbound on 200.
Westbound on 200.
Hey, stop me. Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
From a knife-wielding suspect in New York who dared to charge at police, to Arkansas troopers ending a disrespectful driver's run with a flawless pit, and Florida officers locked in a tense pursuit of a suspect in a Pontiac G6. These aren't just dramatic headlines, they're reality on the move. Every threat, every insult, every mile of defiance gets recorded and paid for. The road doesn't forget, and neither does the lens. Dashcam sees, time answers.